Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Are you interested in money? Do you like money? I do. So call me for money and I'll come running. Guys, a friend of mine just called me that we go and make some money. And I remembered an incident that happened some time back. And I had to think twice. Guys, let me tell you, I had to think twice. It is a deal that I would have just stepped out to go and engage in. But I remembered a time that a group of us went on a money-making a deal, and we ended up in a police station, guys. We ended up sleeping in a police station, guys. You know what happened? A friend of ours was selling gold. And we used to know her as very wealthy because actually she had a lot of money. I don't know where in Taita, Taveta or something. I don't know where she used to get gold from. But we could be told that she keeps traveling from Taita, Taveta to Nairobi. And she was a gold dealer, guys. So one of the days, a friend of hers, who is a friend of ours, came and introduced us to this business. And we were supposed to go and buy gold somewhere in Taita. Taita is in the coast of Kenya. And come and trade it here in Nairobi, guys. So, you know the way you go and empty your bank account when you hear the number of days that you are going to, money that you make within a week, a lot of money. So all we needed to do is to source the money to go and purchase. And we were told that we would make like 10 times the amount that we will use to purchase. So who didn't go for that? If I'm using 10,000 shillings, I'll get 100,000 shillings within 2-3 days. So we went for it. Those who did not have money among us, our groups, borrowed. We borrowed from banks, from SACCOs, and guys, we traveled to Taita Taveta, where we went and things happened. When we got there, the person who we were supposed to meet was to come to the hotel where we were spending. Or rather, we were supposed to meet him in a hotel. And this is the guy who would sell the gold to us. So, we went to the hotel where we had to spend a night. And that night, that is the night we would do business with the gentleman that was introduced to us as the seller of the gold. So, okay, we went, we booked our hotels, and we waited for the gentleman who came. He came with 2 bags of just briefcases. It's not something heavy, just two small briefcases. And the guy was behaving funny because he did not want to talk much. I thought this is the guy who would come and say, okay, here you've come 6 of you, and this is the business I do, this is what I sell, and he would maybe introduce the business to us. But he was behaving funny. He came and sat there, and the lady who was to introduce him to us is the one who went to his table. And they talked and talked and talked. Then the lady comes and tells us, he has said that you give the money to one of you, and then he'll when he receives the money is when he'll give you the gold. And we were like, how do we do not communicate when you are purchasing. It is a buyer-seller agreement. It is, you should confess in the person who is selling something to you. So I raised an eyebrow, and because I'm that person who always is very quick to speak, I said, these other ladies are not, they are not even complaining. They are comfortable, they seem to be comfortable, and here I am, trying to question this gentleman. Maybe if I talked much, I would spoil the deal. So I avoided questioning. So we gave the money to the lady in our group who took it to him. And they went out briefly as we were waiting. You can imagine the way our eyes were following them. As they went, our eyes were keeping on following them. Because you don't just give your money and you're very comfortable. You wonder, hey, and what about if something went wrong? So we kept following them with the eyes like this and being very quiet. And guys, later the lady came and said, okay, here is our gold. He has given us. He usually hides it in his hotel room. And this is a business that he doesn't want the hotel management to know, and that he's doing when here. So here are your packages. And the 6 of us were given our small packages, guys. Very tiny things. Very tiny, small envelopes. So we were asked to also hide them from the management of the hotel. And as we exit tomorrow morning, we would go and sell to this connection was done like from Taveta to Nairobi, where we would go and do the selling. So guys, today, now that I think of it today, I just wonder, how come this Taveta guy would not have come and sold this gold to the Nairobi people? How come that he was sourcing buyers, the Taveta side, instead of coming and he's the one who had introduced our friend to the person who would buy from us. So guys, it happened. We were given our gold, and tomorrow morning, the following morning, we left. We left for Nairobi, guys. Hey, we left for Nairobi, guys, and we came all the way very comfortably. We were happy. We had our gold. And on reaching Nairobi, we were supposed now to make contact with the guy who was to buy from us at a 100% profit. Can you imagine that business? Do you know, even if you got this kind of a business, you'd not even want to introduce it to somebody else. You would want to do it to yourself, maybe with a relative or with a very dear friend, only one person, because you not want it to be known by 6 ladies. You are making a lot of profit. So guys, we came to Nairobi and we were introduced to the gentleman that we were supposed to take the gold to, and so that he would buy from us. And guys, let me tell you, when we took our gold to the man, it was also that we had kind of a transaction whereby you are not even facing the seller. It is there has to be a go between, and this same lady is the one who was going in between to go and transact on our behalf. And then she would come and tell us, now bring the envelopes, now bring the gold. I take to him, and then he'll give us the money. So guys, we went, we gave our gold to this lady, but this time I had to question. I questioned why wouldn't we meet so that we can even know at how much he's purchasing, and what is the the detail of the transaction. But this lady said, hey Jane, you are going to spoil for us, please don't question much. So 2 of us gave the envelopes, and the money was brought to them. Then we had to go for lunch so that we come back again and give the other 2 envelopes to this gentleman. And when we came back, the same lady who was our go-between came and picked our envelopes and went with the 2 envelopes. I happened now to be in the group, the second group, which the morning group was money was envelopes were taken and the money was given. Now the second group is where I fell. Our envelopes were taken, and this girl comes and says, he has said, you hold on, and this other two also brings their envelopes. He's going to give us the money at 4. So I was like, but these first 2 were given their money immediately. And this lady said, you are going to spoil for us. You know, this is a transaction where he's also dealing with other people. So let us do as he says. So we gave our envelopes. Guys, let me tell you, we waited. We waited. We waited. This lady who is our go-between said that she's going to check on him, why he's taking so long. And she went. When she went, we never saw her again. She didn't come back. Then, the first 2 ladies that were paid had already left. You know, when you receive your portion, you want to also go and you are excited. You want to go and use your money or do something else out there. So we were here waiting, the 4 of us. We waited. We are not seeing the lady who went to negotiate, to even pick our money, because it was about picking our money. We waited. She did come back. This gentleman, you remember, is not a person that we've ever faced face to face. It is not a person that ever sat with us to say, we are transacting this, I'm paying you this, and this is the weight, this is the way I wait, this is the way nothing was like that was discussed with the buyer. So, as we were looking for the lady who just sneaked inside, I think there was a back door, but never came back. So guys, we were left there stranded, up to 5, up to 6, and we were told to wait up to 4. Hey, at 6 we said, no, these people, they have already they have disappeared with our money, with our gold. So we went to the police station to report. Have you ever gone to the police station to report a case and then you are put in? When we went to the police station to report, we were going to report this lady now because we did not even know the gentleman. And the police at the counter were asking us, you people are gold dealers, can we see your certificates, your licenses? And we did not have any. Then we were told, who is this lady that you are coming to? Who is the who was buying your gold? We don't even know his name. Why are you here? We are here to report our friend who was a go-between transacting for us, and now she has disappeared with our gold. And she's the same one who took us to Taveta. What is her name? We only know her as Mama Furani. We don't even know her 3 names. Guys, we were told, can you first of all bring your licenses? We didn't have. In the police cell. Why? I'm laughing because it happened then. But I'm telling you, we spent a night in the police cell until morning. When our people came and removed us from there on board. And guys, I'll not tell the whole story how it later transferred, because we later, that case was bought out. It ended, but we lost our money. If I should say, we lost that gold. And now, guys, I'm telling this story because I've just received a call. There's a transaction that I was called for today. And from that time, I learned to think twice. I will not just enter into any weird transaction. Not weird. Any transaction that is not very straight. If something is not very straightforward, I'll avoid it. It doesn't matter how much money you are making. And I will avoid it. And I think that is why I'll live to be a poor person. But I would rather be poor than sleep in a police cell like I did that time. Guys, I've just been called about a deal that we are supposed to go and strike and pay some money and get so much. But guys, I'm here thinking, hey, am I going to risk? And when I remembered how cold that floor is in the police cell, and how long that night was, and how destroyed I was in the morning before I could even get somebody to get me out of there, and how much money we even lost bribing our way out, because we actually bribed our way out from the police station. Hey, guys, I'm taken aback, and I have to think twice. I have to think twice, and I would advise. I'm not actually going for that deal. Let me tell you the truth. I will not go. It is very enticing, but I will not go for it, because I would rather be poor than put myself in a situation where I'll make people cry or cry myself. Money can be made through business, genuine business, and genuine transactions, but through some weird, backward ways of making money, I have to think twice from that day. So guys, have you liked and subscribed to my channel? If you haven't, it will just take a few seconds, just few seconds to subscribe and to thumbs up this video. So guys, please like and subscribe as we look forward into sharing another video which will be coming next. Bye.